Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an easier time sticking to healthy habits, while others struggle to make them stick? Well, let's dig a little deeper into the power of habits that shape our day-to-day lives. Imagine waking up in the morning. What's the first thing you do? Maybe you reach for your phone to check messages, or perhaps you head straight for the bathroom to brush your teeth. These actions are habits, and they're so ingrained in us that we often perform them without even thinking. Now think about driving a car. For many of us, the process is automatic. We don't have to consciously think about every step, from turning the key in the ignition, to shifting into gear, to pressing the gas pedal. Why is that? Well, it's because driving is a habit. We've done it so many times that the steps have become second nature. But habits aren't just limited to these everyday tasks. They can also be applied to different aspects of our lives, such as work or running a home business. Take, for instance, learning a new skill for your job. At first, it might seem challenging, but as you practice and repeat the steps over and over, you start to get the hang of it. That's because you're forming a new habit. The same principle applies to running a home business. Whether it's marketing, content creation, or creating ads to promote your products and services, being consistent and repeating the steps over and over will help you form habits that can lead to success. The power of habits is truly fascinating. They can make complex tasks seem easy and daunting challenges seem manageable. But more importantly, they can help us become the best versions of ourselves. So, next time you find yourself struggling to stick to a new habit, remember that it's just a matter of practice and repetition. Keep at it, and before you know it, that habit will be as automatic as brushing your teeth or driving a car. It's clear that habits are more than just actions we repeat. They're part of who we are, and they can be harnessed for our success. So, how do habits form, you might ask? Well, let's dive right into it. Habit formation is a three-step dance, always moving from the initial trigger to the routine, and finally to the reward. Picture this. You're learning to ride a bike. The trigger is seeing the bike itself. The routine is getting on, pedaling, maintaining balance, and the reward, oh, that sweet reward, is the wind in your hair and the thrill of speed. This process, when repeated over and over, solidifies into a habit. Now let's apply this to a work scenario. Imagine you're starting a new job. The first few days, maybe even weeks, are challenging. You're learning new skills, new systems, and new ways of doing things. The trigger could be as simple as walking into the office. The routine involves applying those newly learned skills. And the reward? The satisfaction of a job well done, your boss's praise, or even that paycheck at the end of the month. Over time, these steps become so ingrained in us that we don't even have to think about them. They become automatic, like driving a car or brushing our teeth. We've all been there, right? You're driving home from work, and before you know it, you're pulling into your driveway without any conscious thought of the route. That's the power of a habit. But here's the kicker. Not all habits are beneficial. Some, like procrastination or mindless snacking, can hinder our growth. But don't worry, we're not stuck with these habits. With understanding and effort, we can change them. And that's where the magic happens. When we replace these not-so-great habits with positive ones, we pave the way for success. And this isn't just about personal success. It's about professional success too. Think of the habits of successful entrepreneurs and leaders: consistency, creativity, resilience. These are all habits that can be learned and cultivated, just like riding a bike or mastering a new skill at work. Understanding this process is the first step to harnessing the power of habits. But what happens when a habit isn't serving us well? How can we change it? We all know that habits are powerful. They shape our actions, our thoughts, and ultimately, our lives. But what if a habit, perhaps a habit we've held on to for years, isn't serving us in the best way? How do we go about changing it? The first step is acknowledging that a change is needed. We need to recognize the habits that are holding us back, habits that are more like weights around our ankles than wings on our backs. Once we've identified these detrimental habits, we can start the process of change. But how does one change a habit? Is it as simple as deciding not to do it anymore? If only it were that easy. No, changing a habit is a bit more complicated, but with understanding and persistence, it's absolutely possible. You see, every habit has three main components: a trigger, a routine, and a reward. The trigger is what initiates the habit. The routine is the behavior itself, And the reward is what our brain gets out of it, the reason we keep repeating the behavior. To change a habit, we need to keep the old trigger and the old reward, but find a new routine. For example, if you have a habit of reaching for a sugary snack when you're stressed, the stress is the trigger, the snack is the routine, and the relief from stress is the reward. To change this habit, find a new routine that provides the same relief from stress. Perhaps a brisk walk or a few minutes of deep breathing could replace the sugary snack. Remember, replacing old habits with new ones won't happen overnight. It takes time and consistency. But with each small victory, you're reshaping your life, one habit at a time. So, start today. Identify those habits that aren't serving you well. Understand their triggers and rewards. Then, find a new routine that provides the same reward. With persistence and patience, you can change your habits, and in doing so, change your life. Changing habits isn't easy, but with understanding and persistence, it's absolutely possible. Now that we understand how habits form and how to change them, let's explore how we can create habits for success. Imagine you're planting a garden. The seeds are your intentions, and your daily habits are the water and sunlight they need to grow. Without consistent care, the seeds won't sprout, but with regular attention and nourishment, they'll flourish into a thriving garden. It's the same with habits. Consistency and repetition are the water and sunlight your intentions need to grow into successful habits. When you regularly perform an action, your brain starts to recognize it as a pattern. Over time, this pattern becomes a habit that you can perform without even thinking. Let's take a look at some examples. Regular exercise is a habit that can lead to success. Not only does it improve your physical health, but also it boosts your mental well-being, giving you the energy and focus you need to tackle your daily tasks. Incorporating even 20 minutes of exercise into your daily routine can make a world of difference. Another example is daily planning. By setting aside time each day to plan your tasks and goals, you create a roadmap for success. This habit can help you stay organized, manage your time efficiently, and keep track of your progress. If you're running a home business, consistent marketing efforts can be a game changer. Whether it's content creation, creating ads, or engaging with your audience on social media, consistency is key. The more you repeat these actions, the more they'll become a habit. Before you know it, you'll be a marketing whiz, attracting new customers and growing your business with ease. In essence, creating habits for success is like building a bridge. Each brick you lay is an action step, and with each step, you're closer to reaching your goals. But remember, it takes time and repetition to build a sturdy bridge. So be patient with yourself and keep going. Remember, the key to success lies in our daily habits. So let's plant those seeds, give them the nourishment they need, and watch as they grow into a garden of success. So, what habits are you trying to change or develop, and how are they working for you? We all have habits that we'd like to change and new ones we'd like to form. It's a universal experience, a part of the human condition. Maybe it's as simple as trying to drink more water throughout the day, or perhaps it's something more challenging like waking up earlier. Each day presents a new opportunity to become a better version of ourselves, and the habits we form play a crucial role in that journey. Change is hard, we know that. You might be struggling to let go of an old habit, or finding it difficult to consistently practice a new one. But remember this, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. It's okay to stumble and fall. What matters is that you're trying, and that in itself is a victory. The journey of habit formation is unique to each of us. Maybe you've discovered a strategy that works wonders for you, or perhaps you're still searching for that magic formula. Whether you're at the start of your journey or well on your way, your experiences are valuable and can inspire others. So we invite you to share your experiences, your triumphs, and your challenges. What habits are you trying to shake off? What new habits are you working to form? And how are you going about it? Your insights could be the motivation someone else needs to keep going. They could be the light that guides someone else out of the darkness. We're here to learn, grow, and support each other. So let's start a conversation. Let's share our stories, our struggles, our victories. Let's inspire and uplift each other. After all, we're all in this together, navigating the messy, beautiful journey of life. Remember, changing habits is a journey, and we're all in this together. Don't forget to subscribe and join the conversation in the comments below.